solidified me getting on. Like I'd heard about it, but I was like, not another social media app. I just don't need it. I'm on all of them, and there's times where I delete all of them because I literally need a break. I found myself just spending too much time on them. But once I got the invite and then I downloaded it, I started listening. I'm like, hold on. These are like people who I've never seen in my life, and not just everyday people. It's like celebrities, and they on here speaking, and I can actually connect and listen to them through the app. I said, okay, this is going to be different. This is going to change the game. But then we got the flip side to that, where a person like me who, when my time is valuable, and I'm constantly doing something, like for my job, like we all work in media. But my media is a 24-hour cable news source, so it's always something going on. So I might not have the time to sit on the phone like somebody else. And when I do get on, like I want to hear something substantial. Like give me the meat and potatoes. I don't want your Cheeto bag. I don't want none of that. I want to sit here and I want to actually grab something. Now, I gave you guys a listen that time that I'm speaking of. And you were explaining. I think that's where I jumped off the ship. You were explaining some things that had gone on, how to function, how to put in your bio. Now I picked up a couple things from you about the bio, and I was like, okay, I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. Let me jump to my bio right now and check it out and make some changes. But I've gotten in Clubhouses, and they're just ranting and they're talking about absolutely nothing. And for me, that's a turnoff. I'm not going to sit and listen to you rant about nothing, and I got something else that I could be doing. Like, I want to use this app to build, a brand, or to expand our podcast, see who I can meet and further it, down the line. So I think that's a huge turnoff for me for the app. Now, I haven't checked you guys out enough times to grasp the whole thing. Like Randy is completely sold. All right. And not that I'm not sold, but I'm a seeing, believing kind of person. I'm from the show me state. So I gotta see what's what to feel it. Now, catching your vibe, we didn't talk before we even turned on the camera. I didn't already caught it. I see who I'm dealing with. So the next time it pop up, I'm more inclined to turn it on. Like I might not I might not be fully focused and as active listening, but it'll be on and I can catch something, and maybe, when I get a chance to speak, I can expound or go from there or whatever. But I think it does have the ability to take your platform, take who you are to the next level, unlike any other app has done for us. And people, no problem. And people got to understand that you got to use it for what it's for at the time, and to make it and take it and do whatever it is that you want to do with it. But it is a great app. I have my flaws with it because of just who I am, but I do see where it's going. It just hasn't gotten there yet. But it's up to people like you guys to expand it city to city with it, and then let other people understand this is the important part of it. Go ahead, speak your piece, my dude.
Real quick, I just want to piggyback on what you said. How the app, or really what you do in the app, can help expand who you are, what it is you do. Because, you got Facebook and you got Instagram, and they work the way they work, and that's cool. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I sell I'm sorry. I sell no less than 10 albums a day in the group. I mean, these people who have never met me before, actually in person, just catching my vibe on this app. You feel me? Just catching the wave of how the room is, or buying my album. It was not booming like that, you feel me, before I actually just got to kind of connect with different people, because it was a lot tougher to connect with different people, like on Facebook and on Instagram. You don't know these people, you don't even get to talk to these people. You just follow them. Oh, she look good. Follow, that's really about it. You feel me? Oh, I like that snippet of that song. I'm gonna go ahead and see what they post up. But with the opportunity to actually verbally connect with people and kind of give people some type of feel for your vibe, and then it's gonna make them want to support you even more when they like you. You feel me? So they come in the room, we all rock with each other. We all supportive of one another. And so they literally screenshot and they'll purchase it and screenshot it. And then the caption will be like, about to go listen to it when I get off work. Oh, you ain't even heard it yet. You just went to go buy it because you feeling the vibes. All right, that's cool. So like, you know, it expands the opportunity to meet these genuine people. They're not everywhere. You feel me? They're not everywhere, but expands the opportunities for you to be able to meet these genuine people. And for some reason, our room attracts nothing but these people. Now, we got some folk that come up in there. They try to cut up. You feel me? But like this, but the way we handle that is because the very first day, you remember? The very first day, our vibe got messed up. Somebody came up in there and they tried to take over the room, and what they do is they'll try to ask to be a moderator, and then you'll beam them up, and then they'll kick all the moderators off and invite their homies up and then take over the room. So they tried that with us, right? But it messed up the vibe. Like we had to get it back. So we was like, all right, like we having mod meetings and whatever. We was like, all right, nah, we just gonna tell them now, don't even respond. Whenever they come up in there with that, don't respond. Let us have your back, and if you want, y'all can help us out, and let's find who it is. Oh.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, you're the moderator, y'all let somebody else in, they become a moderator, they kick all y'all out, so that y'all no longer have that group, you have to start a new one.
You got to start a new one. Now, it didn't happen to us. But when I first got on the app, they told me about. I was in another room. And they told me that happened. And then, sure enough, dude came in. 3 more dudes came in. All their pictures looked alike. You feel me? They were just trolls. And one of them was like, hey, yo, bro, can I be? He just got in there. You feel me? Like the whole thing, he just came in the room. We've been in the room for hours. Dude just come in the room. Hey, bro, can I be a moderator? Nah, fo, this ain't that. Nah, like, no. And like folks was being disrespectful. Like, we take that very serious, especially like, all right, do we curse on here or do we keep it clean? Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I ain't want. All right. Now, because dude came in the room. Y'all remember this? He came in the room. And he was like, yo, where the bad bitches at? We trying to have some bad bitches for a video shoot. We must have got on his ass. You approach our women and whoa. Then we kicked him out. But you know what I'm saying? Like we take that stuff very serious because the whole point, we like to make sure that people feel invited, people feel respected, and people feel welcome, people feel warm. Like I want to come in here because I know if anybody come up in here, I don't even gotta say nothing because we gonna make sure it get handled. You feel me? We so family up in there that whenever somebody do come up with that, everybody be trying to find them. They be DM. I know who it was. It was him right there. Kick him out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like you care to share how this room has been conducive to you and what you have going?
Absolutely. So I personally didn't take it seriously at first until we actually started the shoot your shot, follow for follow, and then that's when I kind of seen like the amazing things that were actually happening. One agency, I'm not gonna say their name, but they told me no before. And like he said, it's a platform where people can get to see or engage your personality. Before, you're just a picture, and now that they, I guess they heard me, they reached out to me or whatever, and they want to work with me. And yeah, so I would say personally, like I've received a lot of bookings and things like that. And yeah, it's definitely, I don't want to say conducive, but
it's gonna roll off your tongue. Productive.
It's very productive. It's something that you absolutely should take seriously. It can be just an app to certain people, but I mean, for young entrepreneurs that are really trying to, have a broader audience, it's something that I personally would, implore people to take seriously for sure. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we definitely thank y'all for giving us all the information about the app. I appreciate it because, like I said, so tonight they got the Shoot Your Shot, Follow for Follow. It's going to be at Speakeasy. We're going to try to get this definitely up before. They're probably going to be a raw video version and then an edited version later. But tonight from 9 to 11. And I just want to just kind of give my little spill on that before I switch over because now we got to do Slap It or Dap It. They thought we was done. We ain't done because we're going to judge this music. But for me, I want to say, yeah, like since being on it, I know I've at least gained 600 followers on Instagram just from being on that app. So, and then like I said, scheduling people to be on Black Educated and Broke, like you guys. We had another interview earlier this week with another guy. So our DM's been popping for interviews and things like that, and people asking me for gigs to host things. So it's been a blessing. So I'm appreciative. I'm just ready to, continue to see the manifestations. As we know, with everything, there's good and bad, the faking and shaking, but that shouldn't stop you from still pursuing the app. So I'm going to leave that at that. So to the part we've been waiting on, Q, slap it or dap it. I'm explaining again what this is, okay?
You're not going to explain my segment.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
You did that the other week. I'll let you live.
Thank you for letting me live. Go ahead.
I just want to make sure we weren't going to be interrupted. All right, Slap It or Dap It is a segment that we came up with a couple of seasons ago. This is our third season. And essentially what it is we have artists come on, rappers, singers, and they essentially do their music live. Or if not live, we'll play the track. And then as a team, we pretty much judge it. If we like it, we gonna slap it. I mean, that's something that we rocking with. If we don't like it, we will dap your shit. And it ain't no disrespect. It's just not something that we vibing with. And we've had people who were dope artists, but they didn't choose the correct song to be on the platform for us. And we just had to dap it. They probably had something else that would have been nice. But that wasn't it. You feel me? So usually we got the rest of the crew here. We are missing 4 people, but 3 people essentially who would listen. But we might have Picture Boy be a tiebreaker if me and Randy. Well, we don't need. Well, I guess if we both slapping it or we both dapping it, it is what it is. Yes. But we definitely want to do that. But I did want to take a quick break before we jump into that. When we come back, we're gonna jump into. Let's see. Or we got just Beezy, or is both of them? 2 Slap It or Dap It? Now, y'all gonna do it live, or we got a track? So he didn't have a choice on how we do this. This is a lie. Yeah, I just wanted to see how you was gonna react. So we will have a live Slap It or Dap It when we come back with these 2 gentlemen straight out of Texas, and we gonna slap it or dap it. You feel me? So keep it locked right here, right back. Black, educated, and broke.